Oh, it's me. It's me. That R-A-T-T. Struggling through his yearly sinus infection that just refuses to go away. But it's not going to stop me from popping out bangers on a Friday. So as some of you may know, WWE 2K22 was released early on Monday. And I've been playing the whole week pretty much. And it officially comes out today for everybody else who didn't get the NWO shit, baby. I figured now would be a good time to show some of the cool clips I've got. I've been having a ball, you know? I figured I should share the fun with everyone. And I think some general thoughts are in order because 20 was so fucking bad. Did it get worse? Is it terrible? What's the deal? I'm very happy to tell you that the deal is it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's not perfect. I was playing pre-patch. I haven't even touched it with the patch, so I know some things might have been fixed here and there. But yeah, overall, it's been great. 20 used to crash every 5 seconds. And in the entire week that I've been playing 22, it has crashed 3 times. And they were not close together whatsoever. So one of the biggest improvements I have to say is the visuals. 2K20 looked like complete, utter boo-boo. It was a stinky game. My god, I need to word that better. 2K20's models and faces looked like bootleg dollar store action figures of famous wrestlers. And it was terrible. There were created characters in that game that looked better than any character that 2K made themselves. It was tragic, man. But I'm very happy to say 2K22 looks amazing. I'm playing it on a 4K 78-inch TV, so I'm kind of seeing it in all of its glory, and I have to say it looks fantastic. There was actually a clip I saw before the game came out of Kushida's entrance, and when I saw it, I didn't know it was the video game. I thought it was real life. Like it really looked that good. I wasn't paying attention, you know? It really looked that good. Another thing, the gameplay is different. It's very combo heavy, and you can do moves by pulling off like XXA, B, you know, combos like that. I don't think that is one, but yes, a combo like that is kind of how you pull off certain moves, and I think it's very interesting, and I think it's very fun. It feels like an arcade kind of game, and I like me some arcade games. I've always thought wrestling games should kind of straddle the line between simulation and arcade, and I think this does it very good. So in the clips you're gonna see, I really wanted to show off the hardcore stuff you could do in this, because in 20 it felt like the game didn't want you to do it. There was so much delay and like just stiff ass movements. The game did not feel like it wanted to be played that way. Luckily 22 is like, yeah dude, set up your table, light it on fire, throw the guy through it, come on. Chop, chop! Now, I've been talking so many good things about it, I think I should talk about a few of my little gripes and nitpicks here. First things first, there's a lot of characters that are exclusive to the My Rise mode, which is like the career mode. And I don't like that. That's stupid. Like, there's a Nikki Cross, where she's not a superhero, she's like her NXT gimmick. There's Alexa Bliss before she was creepy, and like Dominik Dijakovic with like his music and everything. It's like, why can't I play as them? They're in there. They have all their moves and shit, their entrances, their music, all that stuff. Why can't I play as them? That's really stupid to me. Another thing I'd like to complain about is a lot of the moves these people are doing in there don't make fucking sense. Cameron Grimes, for example, pulls off an orange crush. I have never seen him, let alone anyone in WWE, pull off an orange crush. It's completely wacky, you know? Like, Rey Mysterio has a grapple from behind where he just does the stroke. Why does Rey Mysterio do the stroke? I've never seen Rey Mysterio do the stroke, and I've been watching that guy for as long as I've been alive. What the hell is up with that, man? To kind of expand on the moveset gripe, it feels like a lot of moves are shared between a lot of the roster, like grapples and stuff, and I don't know, it just seems kind of lazy and limited to me. I don't know. I know there's plenty of moves in there. I've made my own moveset. I understand. You know, you don't have to use every single move that everybody else does. You know, it's not limited like that. I don't know why they just kind of took the shortcuts on making the rosters moves, you know? It's kind of been a problem since SVR 11, and it kind of died down a bit to where it was not as noticeable, but now it's like kind of back, and I'm noticing it a bit more, and I don't really like that. I know I can fix that by just having somebody edit the moves to make them more realistic, but still, I think it's kind of lazy that 2K would do that. Probably my biggest complaint would be that certain characters have their updated like looks and others don't. For example, Nikki Cross became a superhero, and she became Nikki Ash, and this was shortly before the game was set to release, pretty much, a couple months in advance, right? Sami Zayn has had very long hair for like 2 years now, but he has like the old school Sammy buzz cut from like NXT days, and Nikki Cross is the superhero from a couple months ago. How does that make any damn sense? Why could you not go in there and fix my boy Sammy's cut like that, bro? What the hell, man? And, that's not the only example of that. Mansoor has long hair, but he's had short hair for a few months. And Mandy Rose has been a brunette for, like, a good little bit. But they don't have their updated hairs in the game. But Brock Lesnar gets to have his silly little ponytail. Like, what is this? Who's picking and choosing their favorites here? Probably the biggest overall problem with the game is the roster and how many people are just not there when they should be. They claimed there's going to be a bunch of new NXT UK people, but all they added was Kaylee Ray and Jordan Devlin. Like, that's about it. They didn't add Mark Andrews or the Webster, any of the Coffees. Dragunov's going to be DLC, so that's okay, but, like, where are these guys? There's also just a lot of NXT people missing. You would have thought Braun Breaker would have been in there, being the NXT champion for a bit. But no, he's not in there. Tony D'Angelo, the main man, my favorite character in NXT, nowhere to be found. Not even going to be DLC. That's some bullshit. They're making up for it by putting MSK in the DLC, but, like, where is everybody? Where's my boys? Anywho, I think I've talked for long enough, and you kind of have my general thoughts on the game. So please, enjoy these clips. I surely enjoyed gathering them, and I enjoyed playing the hell out of this game, and I hope you enjoy watching. So let's get right into the views. everybody. Thanks again for watching. I know this isn't what I normally do, but I felt that 2K22 is a special occasion. I know my pontification skills are not up to the usual standards set on this channel, but I feel just as bad as 2K20 looks, so please, cut me some slack. Generally, I don't really review things on this channel, but I think I'd like to start doing that, so if you thought this was a nice lighthearted little romp, please let me know, and I'll make another one, shit, you know? I mean, I'm no angry video game critic over here, but I'd like to have some fun and not really be a dick about reviewing things, you know? Generally, a lot of critics seem to be very negative towards a lot of these things, and makes people that like said property or project or whatever feel like shit for liking it, and I don't want to do that, you know? We all have different opinions. Yeah, sorry to rant a little bit or whatever, go off track, but my mind isn't really here. So, goodbye, and have a good one.